the most quietest leprechauns come join me on the floor. Quiet? Oh, you are not very sneaky. Remember we read a story about leprechauns yesterday? And how they were so sneaky and nobody caught them? That's how I want you to be sneaky. I like how Michael's being sneaky. And Brianna, if you're talking, your group is still going to get a minus point because we need to work on being polite like we've been this whole week, okay? We've had some students who are not being very good listeners, and we need to still be good listeners always, right? Matthias, what's your question?
Last night I had a dream of a leprechaun in my house.
Did you? Birthday boy. Yes, Michael.
Are we have a leprechaun party on Thursday?
I don't know if we're going to have a leprechaun party. But remember, tomorrow I am bringing cupcakes. Yeah. But you still have to behave well today. That still goes. There's his arms. Oh, everybody say crisscross applesauce.
Hands in your lap. Pepperoni pizza, just like that.
Dias, go give your team a minus point. After we get done saying our rhyme, we don't talk. Ethan, can you wait? Okay. We are reading the luckiest St. Patrick's Day ever. Raise your hand if you know what this is at the end of this title. Daniel, what is that? It is an exclamation mark.
When is my name?
So when there's an exclamation mark, Ethan. Ethan, you drew these pictures. All right, everybody's eyes now. Alice, I love the way that you're ready to listen. Top of the morning. It's March 17th. The leprechaun family is wearing the green.
Yes, leprechauns are always green.
St. Patrick's Parade is about to begin. The wee ones are marching. Come on, let's join in. There goes Bedelia leading the clan, arm in arm with Granddaddy Dan. She swings her shillelagh and they walk and they talk gaily, moving as fast as they can.
See?
It's a rhyming book.
I know it's not very green.
Haley, I like the way you're raising your hand. What's your question?
Isn't that what we talked about with Miss King and you?
For what?
Baby.
Yes, how we use it. That's what he said. It is. They're moving happy. They look happy, right? Gaily. You're right, Haley. Timothy Shaughnessy, handsome and bold, marches along with a big pot of gold.
What was gold? In the pot right there.
And here comes Aunt Rose, tapping her toes. With shamrock in hand, she follows the band, decked out in her very best clothes. Shamrock and four-leaf clovers are the same thing. Did you know that?
Yes.
So if you hear somebody say shamrock, they mean a four-leaf clover too.
I got a shamrock.
Toodly-toot, rum-a-tum-tum. Johnny and Jack play the fife and the drum. They kick up their heels in a wild Irish jig. Everyone's dancing, even the
Pig.
After the march is back home for lunch, mulligan stew and green apple punch. Kate cuts the cabbage, Pat shells the peas. The mischievous children do just as they please. Who can raise their hand and tell me what they think mischievous means? What do you think, Shane? Curious, kind of. What else, Preston? Tricky?
Chicken letter.
Mischievous means like mysterious. They're probably wanting to get into trouble. So tricky, curious. Those are all good words. Friends and family keep coming to call, like coming to the door. There's plenty of food for one and for all. Let's wait. Hold on. Let's wait for our questions after our book. The Caseys, McGregors, O'Grady's, Peg Finn. Everyone's welcome. Please, won't you come in?
And everybody's wearing green. Yeah, because leprechauns have to wear green. Babies.
Thomas, go ahead and prove mine. I know you can be better listeners than you're being right now. Lassies and laddies stream through the door until there's no room for one caller or more. Do they mean a telephone caller? No, in this case they mean just a guest, like knocking on the door. Okay. That's what they used to call it before there were telephones. Can you imagine? The leprechauns crowd around the dining room table, piling their plates as high as they're able. It's like a Thanksgiving feast for leprechauns. What's able mean? Who can raise their hand and tell me what able means? What does it mean, Haley?
That means that as much as they can eat and as much their plate can hold.
Right, as much as they can, as much as they're able. Like you eat as much as you're able until your belly's gonna pop. But before they dig in, they have one thing to say. May the luck of the Irish be with you today.
I think I know what you're saying.
I don't know. And that means how you're drinking.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. They do because remember, leprechauns, are they big or little? Little.
They're big as they live
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you can tell me what four-leaf clovers bring somebody on St. Patrick's Day. If you find one. And now remember, Shane, I love the way you're raising your hand. What does a four-leaf clover bring you? Oh, I wish it was gold. Yeah, I don't know about the gold thing, but I do know that it brings you luck. Who can raise their hand and tell me what being lucky is? What do you think, Daniel? You can even give me an example if you'd like to.
I don't know.
Okay, who can help Daniel out? Besides Shane. Shane's answering all the questions today. Dylan, what do you think lucky means?
Like you have a lucky life.
A lucky life? So does that mean that you're happy or sad, or is it good or is it bad?
Happy.
It's awesome. It's happy. What else, Marcus? If I found a $100 bill on the floor, would it be my lucky day?
Yeah.
Oh, if I got in trouble because I didn't bring my homework, is that a lucky day?
No.
What about this kind of lucky? What do you think, Paul Bear?
Wait, I have a story to tell you. One time when we went to Market, my brother on the road, he found a $20 bill. Whoa.
Was he lucky?
Yeah.
Hold on, Harmeet. Listen.
And my mom gave me a $20 bill.
What about this? Is it lucky? Am I lucky because I get to teach such great kids?
Yeah.
Do you think that Harmeet or Janae is lucky because she has a funny little brother?
Yeah.
Janae might not think so, but I think so. What do you think, Harmeet?
One time it was like Walmart and on the floor, I saw two toys and one
And $1. Let's see, what else could it be like? Can I be lucky because I live? Because
Some people don't have houses or
What
What
about
about
right? What about listen? Could you be lucky because you have a really good friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathaniel, you have really good friends. You have friends in the classroom. I don't want to leave either, but what do you think about this? Do you think the 6th graders are going to be lucky because I get to go teach them?
No.
Okay, Matthias, what's your question? So, we are going to quiet as leprechauns. Simon, we're not there yet. Hold on, you can tell me your stories after, okay?
Can I tell you what I was going to tell you after the song?
Yes, Ethan, go ahead.
I heard some people were saying they practiced today when we're doing our Christmas contact spot.
You heard some people say it was St. Patrick's Day? What St. Patrick's Day is?
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
Without saying
tomorrow.
pepperoni stuff.
Oh, they were not saying the rhyme? Okay, yes, we need to make sure we say our rhyme. So, quiet as leprechauns. Brianna, tell me your question afterwards, okay? Superstar, you know what? We'll do Superstar after. Oh, you did? Okay. When we get back in from lunchtime recess, we'll do that, okay? All right? Everybody, working in your 3 groups. So Charisma, Tyler, Dylan would be 1 group. Do you understand? And Thomas, you can come take talk with me until he comes back. So come up here, Thomas. And then everybody has 3 groups to work in. Then Shane and Michael, you guys can be 1 group together, okay? The middle person is going to be the writer. So Harmony, Simon, Shane, Matthias, Javier, Alice, Daniel, Tyler. Well, other people are going to have jobs too, okay? And we are going to do a little brainstorming. Okay. So what we're going to do, now you can raise your hand and tell me, Mr. Tyler, are you supposed to be touching that? Raise your hand if you can tell me what brainstorming is. Javier, what is brainstorming? Hey, she nailed it right in the head. That's great. Making ideas. Okay? Preston, I'm going to take your cookie away. You don't get a cookie today. Okay? Can you sit down? Thank you, sir. Preston, you can earn your cookie back if you behave well and appropriately the rest of our lesson and the rest of today. Does that sound like a deal? Okay. We are going to brainstorm together in our groups because when we work together as a team, we get even better ideas. It's called collaboration. Can you say collaborate?
Collaborate.
Yeah. That means that you work together. Okay.
Teamwork.
Collaborating. Good job, Shane. Collaborating. Collaboration. It is teamwork. It's the same thing. Marcus, you're right on the money. Right on the pot of gold. So, in your groups, the middle people are the only ones that are writing. I want you to come up with 6. Shane. Yes, Shane's the writer. Shane's the writer, and then Michael, you can come up and write on the board later, okay? Everybody's going to have a job. Well, I think our projector is fixed. I will tell you who's going to be the writer on the board. I want you to come up with 6 reasons why you are lucky. Maybe it's because you get to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the morning. Maybe it's because you love being in Mrs. King's class.
Maybe because you have a house.
Okay. So, now listen, when we work in our groups, Charisma, are we going to be loud and noisy? Or are we going to use our classroom voices? Nice? Yes. You know, Shane, you can do that. That'd be very sharing of you. No, we'll let Michael and Shane do that. Only because there's the 2 of them, okay? So come up with 6 reasons why you are lucky.